everyone, welcome to the channel Profile Plus. This is Padma. In my video today, we are going to discuss about what is real maturity. Okay, does this maturity grow with your age? Do you think the people who are in their 70s and 60s are really matured? Does it grow with the age? See, if you ask me personally, I would say maturity has nothing to do with the age. Okay, even a very small kid can behave very matured than a 60-year-old man or a woman. In my video today, let's discuss about 7 important self-check questions where you can ask yourself today to just know whether you're matured. Let's begin. Yes friends, in day-to-day life, being matured has become a very important part of your personality. See, whenever you just talk about anybody's personality, we always take this as a very important point. We always discuss whether this person is matured in the way he just behaves in the public, isn't it? So maturity is something very important and we cannot just escape from being matured. Okay, now I'm going to just explain you 7 different points where you can have a self-check on your questions whether am I matured. My very first point here is character or feelings. If you are a person who always wanted to express your character rather expressing your emotions, then you are a matured person. Example, emotional quotients. We always discuss about how to be very balanced with our emotions. See, when it comes for emotions, we cannot escape from it, but you should know how to balance it. As I tell you every time, when you are angry, you have to definitely express it. When you are grieving for something, of course you have to sit and grieve for it, okay? But you should know how to balance it. Balancing your emotions is nothing but you just have that sustainability to maintain your character rather giving importance for your feelings. So please understand, maintain your character and be that one person who is very calm and composed to just express your feelings towards others. So don't give importance to the feelings, rather give importance to your character. My second point here is decision making. See, if you are a person who takes a long time for making any decision, then you are going in a right way. Means that when you're taking a long time, you just look at the pros and cons of it. Just like that, we cannot take hasty decisions in life. Okay, anything for that matter. Either choosing a school or a college, or you have to choose your career. Maybe you got an offer letter from 2 companies. Which one do you have to choose? Everything, decision making, it just follows us throughout our life. Can be starting from a small decision to a very big decision of life. Anything it could be, but then you should take your time to think both advantages and disadvantages of it and then take your decision very wisely. That's very important. Look at all other people around you, whether because of your decision it could be someone else gets affected. So we should always be very concerned. So be that person, always have that concern not only with your own feelings but also the persons around you. So if you take such decisions, if you already have the maturity to take such decisions, then you are a mature person here. The third point is open-mindedness. See, we have discussed a lot about do not judge a person, don't gossip, all that. See, everything is involved in this open-mindedness. Don't you think so? What is open-mindedness? Not being very narrow-minded is open-mindedness. What is narrow-mindedness? Looking at the negative things outside, always looking at some compliance. When you just get out of home, you only look at the negative side of a person, then you are very narrow-minded. Never be like that. Be the person who is very open-minded and can observe that positivity from a person. You just go and approach a person, you just take the positive things from them. You go to a place, you go to a different place for work. Don't complain about the climate or the food. Okay? Rather try to accept the positive side of it. I always say, don't just compress yourself saying that I have to do this. Better you always say, I choose to do this. So everything is involved in open-mindedness. Okay, so you should not gossip, should not judge a person, and you should always look at the positive side of a situation or a person. That is when you become that matured person. So open-mindedness is a very important quality to become matured in life. Fine. The next point here is patience. Yeah, we discussed a lot about patience. Those who haven't watched my video for importance of patience, I'll give this link in the description below. Please go watch it. I have spoken a lot of points about importance of patience. Here, to behave very matured at any situation, patience is very important. Okay, so if you're a person who is very impatient, who just goes and bursts out with your anger or with your feelings to anybody or with your opinions to anyone, then it says that you are very immature. Patience means accepting others' point of view. Patience doesn't, it is not only just waiting, it is not only the art of waiting with the right attitude, it is sometimes accepting someone's point of view. Okay, so a matured person have always the maturity to accept the other's point of view. Okay, he or she might just remain patient until their turn comes, until the time comes. So they have their way of maintaining their patience, and during the time of waiting, they'll just make something really productive to improve their own skills. That's what we call it as patience. So please develop the quality of patience if you want to behave matured. The next point here is, okay, so their commitments and promises. Friends, it's really important in these days. If you see, to maintain some commitments and promises has become a very big, task for anybody. Okay, because we just create friendship instantly. We create relationships instantly. We always climb saying that my friends are too good, I am on a right hand, I know who he is or who she is, we argue, isn't it? But always remember, any strong relationship for that matter, it would never happen instantly. It just takes a course of time. Maybe if you're strong at your friendship, you would obviously go and tell others it is a 15 years friendship. And it's a 10-year relationship. So everything is like time calculating, isn't it? So when it comes for the time, you should always have that commitment. Should always have a commitment. If you're a matured person, you would never complain for just breaking up any relationship. You would know how to be committed to that relationship. Also, when you promise something, you should know how to keep up your promise. We should not be that person where very dishonest. Okay, so we can't be just backstabbing somebody. That's very, very wrong. And we should always have that, honesty in you to keep up your commitments, also to keep up your promises. That is when people look at you as a very mature person. The next point here is, see, don't talk more and listen to the people. Talk less and listen more. This is a very important quality of a person to become a good communicator. Example, I want to improve my communication, or I want to become a better personality. To begin with all the art of learning, it is really important for you to listen to the opposite person. See, listening is a beautiful process. When you give a space for others to talk to you, you learn a lot of things. As we all know, learning or just progressing on your attitudes or your own education does not have an end for it. We cannot end learning until your death. Okay, so to learn, to just capture something, to just acquire something really great from the other person, the most important quality we have to develop is listening. Okay, listen to others, allow others to speak. Okay, whenever you go on a socializing yourself to a party or to any place, even at a workplace, better have the time to listen before you speak. Better just listen, allow the person to ask the questions completely, because I see a lot of impatience in my students, in fact, these days, because before I complete the question, they sometimes interrupt me with their answers, and also they completely mispredict certain situations also. That is also very wrong. Always listen until the opposite person completes it, and then take your turn to speak. The next point here, okay, this is the most important one, attention seeking. Are you a person who always seeks for attention? See, there are people who call themselves an achievers. See, people achieve and people get success, and it doesn't mean that they only get success throughout their life. They fail sometimes, isn't it? We are all humans, and there will be definitely an ups and downs in our life. Without all that, we would never become strong. Yeah? So one day your failures teach you a lot of things. But there are people who has a very nice attitude, who are very hardworking. They just attain their success so easily, but then they don't know to maintain their attitude. Okay, they become that attention seeker so easily. They wanted the attention wherever they go because they want to celebrate their success. See, it is again an addiction, I would say. If you want that celebration of success, then you are going in a very wrong path. A matured person would never do this. A matured person always have that stable mind. He would take success and failure with the same note. So he would rather, he would not be more celebrating when he just success in something, or he would not just go down with his feelings when he is just facing failures. See, you should always be balanced in between. Don't be that one person who always seeks attention. Always be that one common person among the crowd. Go know what is what, and never mind if there is nobody appreciating you. Don't always crave for appreciation. Don't just always look for somebody to come and cheer up. This whole world or the people around you are not always good to you. Remember that. Even at the time of very bad situation, you have to be very much composed. Of course, we all are vulnerable. Of course, we know that we just expect appreciations, but when you don't get it, know how to behave yourself. That's very important. If you are an attention seeking personality, better avoid seeking attentions from the people around you. These are all very important points to just self-check on your own character, that whether you behave mature these days. By the course of teaching all of you, in fact, I learned a lot of new messages for life. If you like this video, please press that like button so that motivates a lot more to do a lot more videos like this. Enrich, empower and emerge with English. All the best, friends.